Hello everyone and welcome back. I've been away for a while. Went up to Indiana for a wedding over the weekend. And now I am back and ready to put some sound to some videos. This one I recorded last week or the week before. And that is Sonic Gamer YT, who I don't know if I have won with before. Maybe is one of those group wins. But we got Barbie in the back. She hopped in. But we'll see if we can make it all the way to the end today. Hope you all are doing well. And hope you all are doing good. And we'll see if we can't get through this whole track without crashing. We got some people ahead of us. I'm going to have to blow them up eventually. Unless they blow themselves up. That'd be nice if they could do that for me. If I had chat, I would ask them to do that, but I'm on an Xbox and I can't chat because Xbox doesn't trust their players to be civil. They think we're all a bunch of barbarians that are going to get Microsoft in trouble if we even open our mouths for like 3 seconds. So they disabled chat, so nobody can chat on an Xbox. And they're probably right, because I've met a bunch of Xboxers, and we are all out of control mental patients that escaped from the hospital. Okay, we've made it up to the top. Let us gun the engine. Get up to about 60 miles an hour and then jam on the brakes. I guess the people ahead of me did blow themselves up because I don't see them. Oh, there they are. They're in the loop. But it looks like they're done. They're in the race cart, so they got through it pretty quick. So I'll wait here and hopefully they don't blow me up because they do have a machine gun. I'll sit here quietly like I'm not doing anything. Oh, that's LOLL. That's actually one of my friends. She wouldn't blow me up. And Sonic Gamer YT helped him out by flipping the switch for him. And Barbie bailed on us. Alright, if I can make it through this section, we should be alright. This section still messes me up sometimes. I'll be going like 13 miles an hour over a bump and my back wheels will come off. And I'm like, come on, this just isn't right. And the reason it does that, you'll notice that these bumps, because there's 3 tracks instead of 2, it kind of sits at an angle. So when you hit it, it throws your cart to the left or the right. It twists it a little bit. And if you're going too fast, it'll twist it and the back end will fly off and land on the next track. So you'll be like half on one track and half on the other track. Thank you for flipping the switch that I easily could have done by myself, but that's alright. At least they didn't wreck my cart like other people do. They hop out of my cart to flip that switch, even though I can do it myself. And they wreck my cart, but he didn't do that, so that's alright. We got away with one there. It would be great if people that hopped in my cart would just sit still. Be perfectly quiet. Go out for a coffee break. Come back in 20 minutes. I guarantee we will win. But if you jump in and out of the cart all the time, I can't guarantee that we will win because that is beyond my control. I noticed with the carts, if you jump straight up in the air, it won't even affect it. It won't make it move left or right. But if you jump out of the cart while you're like turning left or right, it will shake the cart from one side to the other. Alright, who do we got here? Somebody trying to help. Thank you for the assist. He got rid of the cop for me. And this is... I have no idea. I can't read that. Let me make the screen bigger. I made the screen bigger and the game paused. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the audio. Oh, that's like, it says Hearts4Zephyr or something like that. Yeah, Hearts4Zephyr. Thank you for the assist. I hope that didn't stop my audio from recording too. Now it's still recording. Good. All right, we should be good to go. And it looks like we're going to have to wait for the red light. Yeah, it just turned red. That's okay. We got nowhere to be except the dehumidifier. So Hearts4Zephyr is all decked out. Look at that. Got the rocket-propelled grenade over the shoulder, all dressed up. Got a thing over his head that says star something or other. That must have cost a lot of evil Robux. I bet if he had not done that and stayed a bacon, he would probably have like $7 million in the bank right now, because he wouldn't have spent that $7 million on evil Robux to buy chains and rocket-propelled grenades and things over his head. Instead, that money would have been in the bank collecting compound interest. And he would be independently wealthy right now. He would probably own most of the Western Hemisphere. But instead, he spent his money on evil Robux. And now he's dirt poor, broke, probably homeless, playing the game on a cell phone, because he has no money left. And we're going to get out and we're going to run around like crazy, because that's what we do. Let's wave to the nice people. Hello, nice people. Hello, nice people. Point at them. You. There you go. Uh-oh. Look at that. I get out of my seat and somebody wants to be the driver now. All right. This should last about 30 seconds. He's either going to hit the door or he's going to gun it. Oh, he must have gunned it and lost control, because I immediately cut the video to save time. He might have crashed like 20 times. And I said, I don't want to watch somebody crash 20 times. I want to see me driving, because this is my channel and I'm the star. I get a big star over my door. It says Gruntbot 1227 is the star. I invest my time and my sweat and my blood into this channel every single day. And I don't want other people driving. I feel bad when I get wins when the witches are flying all over the place, because I'd like to win this game every single time just like this. Get to the first dehumidifier, get to the second dehumidifier. Never leave the track. Don't fly up in the air with the witches. Just hop in the cart. Make sure the engine is on. Obey the speed limits and get her done. Alright, let's see if I can get through here with the gray cart. It's been a long time since I drove a gray cart. They're really not that bad. It's just the brakes mess me up sometimes in the scary tunnel, because I like to go fast. And it's hard to judge the brakes. Like right now, I'm going to try to go through this green light. No, it turned red. I'm going to have to stop. But I have to be careful to stop slowly, or I will overshoot the red light and go onto that track that's moving back and forth. And then I will fly off of the track like a noob and have to start all over again back at the dehumidifier. Alright, and here I don't want to go too fast around the turn. Got to be doing about 17 or less. And now I can gun it for about 10 seconds and then jam on the brakes. Make sure I don't hit any of these doors. like we are going to get through the scary tunnel. If I don't hit this door, slow down, slow down, slow down. Slow. There. But anyways, I had an adventure. Yeah, I left on Friday morning. I had to wake up like 3 o'clock in the morning to get to the airport because my flight left at 5. And I'm sitting on the plane, and we're pulling out of the gate, and all of a sudden one of the flight attendants and some lady stand up and walk to the back of the airplane. And she comes back with a cup in her hand telling everybody she's sorry. And I said, what's she sorry about? For being thirsty? And she goes back up front and she tries to sit down again. But the flight attendant says no, and we pull back to the gate and they kick the lady and all her friends off the airplane. I don't know what she did. She must have had like a panic attack or something. Because I'm guessing the pilot probably heard what was going on and said, oh no, I'm not getting halfway up to Indiana and find out I got some psycho on the plane and have to land somewhere. Get her off the plane. So they pulled back into the gate and got her off the plane. So we ended up taking off 25 minutes late. But the pilot did a great job. He made up the time in the air. So we pulled into the gate in Chicago, because I had a flight to Chicago to get to Indiana, and it was only 5 minutes late. So instead of being 25 minutes late, it was 5 minutes late, and then I drove to Indiana, got a rental car, and then coming back, I get to my gate. Well, first of all, I got to the airport, and I had a 6-hour wait until my flight left, so I sat at the USO because I was military. I get to use the United Service Organization office that's in just about every airport, the USO. So I got some free White Castle cheeseburgers, and I got some honey buns, and I got some coffee, and I got some M&Ms. And I watched the last couple of episodes of Stranger Things, where Eddie Munson was up on top of the trailer playing Metallica. I think it was Master of Puppets. Yeah, he was playing Master of Puppets. That was awesome. But anyways, I finally walked to my gate like 20 minutes before my flight's supposed to leave, and there's no plane there. And there's a note saying the flight's been delayed like 30 minutes. So I said, okay, 30 minutes isn't bad. And then it said boarding will begin in like 10 minutes. And then I looked up again, and it said boarding will begin in 20 minutes. Meaning the flight was delayed again. And there was still no airplane at the gate for me to get on. And then I looked up it again, and it said boarding will begin in 30 minutes, so it was delayed again. So all in all, the guy finally came out after the aircraft got there, and he said, okay, we're going to do a quick turnaround. We're going to clean up the airplane. We're going to get you guys out of here. He comes out about 20 minutes later and says one of the elderly passengers had an accident in the seat, so they got to clean it up. So that added like another 10 minutes. And then he comes back again, and he said, guess what? We got another delay. Somebody stole one of the life preservers from under the seat. So now we got another delay while we try to find a life preserver, because even though we're not flying over water, as far as I know, between Chicago and San Antonio, there is absolutely no water whatsoever. We need life preservers for some reason. But anyways, they finally get everything straightened out. Took off an hour and a half late. I get to San Antonio, and I go to get out of the parking garage, and there's a line of about 40 cars. So I had to wait. I was supposed to be home at 9:30 at night. I didn't get in until like 1:15 midnight. All right, be careful going down here. I think I was in the car with Sonic Gamer YT a little while ago, and one of my friends came over while we were going down that little hill and tipped me over. I think it was KLM was his name. So I immediately went out and blocked him forever. He's never going to be a friend again. I don't know what compelled him to run all the way up the track, get to my car as I was going down that little hill, and then knock me off the track. And he wasn't like trying to jump in the car or anything. He just stood in front of me until I crashed. And I said, what's this guy's problem? And I've actually got a video of him that I haven't put sound to yet. So I will tell that story again when I put his video out there, because I helped him get a win. And then like 3 days later, he's making me crash. So you guys just, hey, Hearts4Zephyr is back. Hearts4Zephyr. Anyways, all my friends out there just need to be calm. Get in the cart, sit down, be perfectly still. Don't knock me off the track, or I will block you. I blocked a couple of people for making me crash recently. And I actually came back from the wedding, and a couple of people put into comments on the YouTube saying, why'd you unfriend me? I actually didn't. I don't know how you got unfriended. All I can think of is AI Soccer 7 was over here on Saturday. He might have got into my account and maybe unfriended some people that he didn't like, but I immediately went back and refriended you guys again, so I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. Look at this. We're making it like in no time at all with the gray card. And as long as nobody blows us up, we should be good to go here in a second. I don't know about Hearts4Zephyr. He's probably got a bunch of wins because he's all decked out like he's a YouTube pro. Or not a YouTube pro, but a Kart Ride Around Nothing pro. And I think Sonic Gamer YT already has a couple of wins too. So this is nobody's first win, but as long as everybody sits still. Oh, look at he got out of the car. Why did you get out of the car? How are you going to get back in again? What are you thinking? He's trying to jump back in now. I don't think he can get back in, can you? That happened to General Ernesto last week. He got out of the car. Oh, he was able to get back in. I know witches can fly back in, but I didn't think anybody that didn't have the potion couldn't fly back into the seat again. All right, he was fortunate. 1603, I think that's a speed run, but I think everybody in the cart's already got a speed run card. We'll run down and take a look at the board and see where everybody's at. All right, let's see. Sonic had 2 wins. I have no idea what Hearts for whatever his real name is because he's not showing up on the board. But there's a whole bunch of people standing around. We're going to wave. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. There you go. All right, folks. Thank you for tuning in. I got a couple of more videos I want to put sound to today, and then I'll put them out. But appreciate your time. See you next time. You all take care. Bye-bye.